3 innings complete. Philadelphia leads it 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Schwarber. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now the first pitch. Popped him up. Suarez near the bag at third. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. At the plate, Keston Hiura. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Hiura, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Martinez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nicolas Castellanos is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. On the season, Castellanos enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Hit hard up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, here is J.D. Martinez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Castellanos, the runner at second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the next to bat will be Eugenio Suarez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In the dirt here. The 0-2 home. Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead this one 3-0. Stepping in once again is Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Next to hit, Gene Story. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. He's set. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Story at second. Bohm on at first with 2 down. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Ready now for Cincinnati, Brandon Lau. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The next 3-2. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next, it'll be Colin Moran, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. And that's over. 2-1. 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Donnie Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Little tapper down the first baseline. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Mike Moustakas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Kyle Schwarber is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Keston Hiura tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Next, here is JT Realmuto. Flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ball three. 3-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1. They trail it here 3-2.